Trying to get this to stay up here, guys, so I can talk to y'all for a minute. Like I'm gonna have to hold it. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Beautiful day today. It's a beautiful day. So one thing before I get started with this live, I wanna let you guys know. This week it starts, and it might be tomorrow that I start. About my homeless adventure that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go homeless for a day and pretty much show all my followers and friends and stuff what the homeless population experience, what they experience on a day-to-day basis, the survival skill, the technique they use, and pretty much give you guys an education on what a homeless person have to go through on a daily basis. This morning this afternoon they asked me a serious question. I did a TV taping and we was talking about homeless, and this is all over the world. The homeless situation is all over the world, but it's gonna start this week for me in the community. I'm gonna be going homeless for a day to pretty much show my followers and stuff what a homeless person experience. Now, let me say this. I want to say this, and I want y'all to know this now. If you see me on the corner with a sign, I'm just telling y'all now. I love all y'all to death, but I want to tell y'all this. If you see me on the corner with a sign and I don't know what I'm gonna put on the sign yet, but if it said I will work for food, but if you recognize me, right, just blow the horn and keep going. Don't give my cover away. Don't give my cover away. Because I need for y'all to really see what the homeless population go through, right? So if you see me on the corner, some of y'all gonna probably know it's me anyway, but if you see me on the corner, just blow the horn, wave, and keep going. Because if you stop and give it away, then some of the people gonna know what I'm doing, and y'all won't be able to get the full details of the story, right? So that's one thing. So I just want to share that with y'all. Another thing that I want to share with you guys is that tomorrow, early voting starts tomorrow. Early vote. Why is that so important? Why is this voting thing so important? Because it's a toss-up between us keeping our city or losing our city. Early voting is at the Board of Election. The early voting is at the Board of Election downtown, right where the old city bus station used to be at. That's where early voting starts at. So I need for everybody that's ready. And I had one guy inbox me and ask me, can I vote even though I've been locked up? Yes, you can vote. Registered to vote. Convicted felons can vote. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, this is something I know. Convicted felons can vote. So make sure that you get registered to vote. Early voting starts tomorrow. You know how we don't, it was so much stuff with it a couple of years back with early voting, but you know how we don't like to stand in line and do all that and stand there and you can't drink no water, you can't do this. So the best time to vote is the early voting thing, right? So make sure you guys get down now. Starting tomorrow, get down there and vote, man. Start vote, man. And convicted felons, yes, y'all can vote. So for the guy that asked me that, yes, you can vote. Another thing I want to talk to y'all about, right? Y'all know I'm always a person. Y'all know I'm always a person that fight for my community. And shout out to Miss Cynthia, the lady that I met in the Family Dollar today. I never seen her before in my life, but she recognized me. She recognized my work. And if she watching this live, big prop to you, Miss Cynthia. Thanks for the encouraging words that you gave me, man. That was awesome, man. But another thing, y'all know I'm always fighting for this community. I'm fighting to try to make this community better, whether it's kids, whether it's homeless people, it don't matter. I'm always fighting to make this community better. And one thing I would never do when it involves my community, I would never tell y'all something that's going to be wrong. Now, I've been saying it throughout the last couple of months on the people that we need to vote for, right? The people that we need to vote for and get into the chair. And why I've been doing that? Because I know a lot of things that a lot of people don't know that's transpiring throughout our community It might not be happening at your front door, but it's going to affect the whole city. It's going to affect our whole city. And if we lose our city, we can kiss the word classic city goodbye. It would no longer be no classic city. So who are the people that I suggest? I can't persuade your votes, but who are the people that we need in those seats? In those seats to make our city better, to help fix this homeless situation, help fix this stuff going on in the school system, the housing situation. We need to get all those things fixed. So how do we get it fixed? Well, it's obvious for one that if we want them fixed, the people that's sitting there ain't gonna fix them. I mean, they're there. So we look at the people that's coming in now. Now, who I recommend? On one case, we got Kara Miles and Sydney Waters. Now, I don't know if y'all seen the article that just came out on Kara Miles, Commissioner Myers. It's an article that Classic City News and the First Step program printed about Kara Miles, how she tried to dismantle. She pretty much tried to dismantle the black community. Over in Nottingham, actually in my stomping ground, cause everybody know that I'm from the Nottingham area, so I'm from Nottingham, period. So that didn't sit well with me, and that didn't sit well with a lot of the black people that stays in that area, and it was because of Kara Miles. So when you come to the first two, Kara Miles and Sydney Waters, everybody knows Sydney Waters as Mama Sid, right? I highly and strongly recommend that everybody, if I'm telling you what we need to save our city, I highly recommend that we choose Sydney Waters in that position. And why does I say that? The lady got experience with sitting on the school board. She did so much stuff for Cedar Show, man, the high school Cedar Show. And why I'm from Clark Central, we still have people that cared about enough for the kid to do a lot of stuff for our youth. So, and we know she care. So Sydney Waters would be the vote that I would vote for over Kara Miles. Kara Miles, and then to think about it, Kara Miles and Mel Gertz are personal friends, right? They're best friends. Excuse me. They're best friends. And we all know how the mayor done messed up our community, done messed up our city. So do you really want somebody that can continue to mess up? Kara Miles got bike lanes all over Athens. I almost got hit by a bike on Prince Avenue the other day. And I'm in my car. That's how, I mean, she got greenways. She done greenways everywhere. Why that stuff look all pretty and dandy, it's not safe. And that's not something to better all of Athens. You know what I'm saying? You making one part of Athens look good. That ain't how it's supposed to be. With all this money that the president sent down through the Harper funding, that's supposed to be to build the community, the lower part of the community up. We ain't seen none of it yet. We ain't got none of it yet. So, and Kara Miles was a big part of that. So when it come to Kara Miles and Sydney Waters, I'm choosing Sydney Waters. I feel like she will be best to help build our community up. Okay, so we move to the next two. We got Jason Jacob and we got Melissa Link. If you notice something, Melissa Link been in the paper all throughout since she been there. And it's obvious that she don't like black people. And I got a problem with that because I'm black. You feel what I'm saying? But Melissa Link do not like black people. She done talk dirty about the UGA football. She just done did so much to show us she cares nothing about a black person. And like I said, I got a problem with that because I'm black. While I'm not racist, I'm still black. You feel what I'm saying? So if you don't care about black people, you don't care about me. As far as with Jason Jacob, I'm so glad that he got in the race. I'm glad that Mr. Jacob got into the race. He really cares. I personally had a chance to talk to him and sit down and meet with him. And he got a lot of good points. And he said the one key thing that make me want to vote for him, Charles, if I don't know it, I can learn it. And I'm willing to learn. So that's what we need to hear. Because if you don't know it, then we'll be glad to teach it to you and show you what our community needs. And he's not opposed to that. And that's good. Melissa Link, Melissa Link, I wouldn't vote for you if you were the only person running. I'm just going to keep it real. You done showed us you don't care nothing about blacks. You always talking down on blacks. I mean, and others. If you're not white, Melissa Link got a problem with you. And I got a problem with her for that. If you're going to love on this community and you're going to ask us for our vote, then you're going to love everybody. You ain't going to just love no certain kind of people. You know what I'm saying? And by you talking about them UGA kids and blacks and all that, I ain't cool with that. I ain't cool. And for the Democratic people to endorse you, knowing that you done this stuff, I'm not cool with. I mean, well, I know I'm not cool with that. I got a lot of friends that's Republican and Democrat, but at the end of the day, they got to do what's right. They got to do what's right too, and you got to do what's right. So every time I think about some of the comments you done made, Miss Link, it does something to me, like for real, because we supposed to be we guard children. We supposed to love everybody. We supposed to love people regardless. And here it is, you constantly saying something to try to bring us down. This is 2024. You're not living in the 70s no more. This a whole, so no. Anybody that go, I want us to make history with this, right? When y'all go to vote tomorrow, the ones that going to the early vote, if you go to vote tomorrow, please don't put a tab in for me. Don't put nothing, don't vote no way towards her. And I want to be able to, when they show the polls on who voted for, I want her to see zero. I want to see 0 people voted for. I mean, I'm telling you, that lady is a whole mess. It's a whole mess. And if you got a problem with my people, you got a problem with blacks, you got a problem with the UGA football players or whoever, all these people you done made comments about, you even done called some of the white people out their name too. So, no, man, we don't need to vote you back in now. You've been a whole mess since you've been there. And it's time for a change. It's time for us to get our city back. So this is a chance for us to get our city back. Oh, that's right, Ms. Lee. So when it comes to Melissa Link and Jason Jacob, if you're in that district, that's who you need to vote for, Mr. Jacob. And I highly support, y'all know I'm not going to tell y'all nothing wrong. I'm not going to tell y'all nothing wrong. I'm not going to persuade y'all for my personal life. I'm doing it for the community. So Jason Jacob is the one to vote for. Melissa Link, you don't buy Melissa Link. You need to go. I'm just keeping it real. You need to go. So we got so right now we need to vote for Sydney Waters for one, and we need to vote for Jason Jacob. Okay, the last one, Rashid Malcolm and Stephanie Johnson. I don't know if y'all remember this, right? But a few months back, I got on a live video, right? And I talked about some issues that were transforming on the east side. Everybody know that this lady Malcolm lady has that little garbage food that she be trying to serve that nobody's buying. I have seen yet nobody from the community buys her food. I remember once we were trying to give it to the homeless people and they didn't even want it. But a lot of things went down with Miss Malcolm, right? Miss Malcolm is in the boat with the government. We found out that she was having private meetings at contractor's house, right? That's one issue. And what her plans is to sell the block, the part of the block that she bought, and transform that into student housing, right? So that means everything from the block, from her block area, all the way back to the bridge, right? All that'll be student housing. And she's trying her best to get into that seat, that commissioner seat, so she can do it. Right now, she can't do it because she don't have enough commissioner power to do. She don't have enough people on the commission to do it for her. So what she's trying to do, she's trying to get in commissioner seat so she can get that rezoning. Listen to what I'm telling you. I know y'all probably don't, a lot of y'all probably don't know this, but she's trying to get that rezoning done so she can sell her property to the contractor that she been meeting with, and she can tear the block down all the way. They gonna come from the block, from the top of the block, all the way back to the bridge with student housing. That means everybody back there, and they gonna lose that's gonna be a whole nother Leonardtown situation. Another thing, when it was time for the run, when that seat became available Think about that. When that seat became available, you had people like Stephanie, Willie Green. We all know Willie Green. We had those people putting their hat in to run for commissioner for that district, right? And they asked Rashid, was she running for commissioner? Rashid said, no, since y'all are running, I'm not going to run, right? That's what she told Mr. Green. She told Mr. Green that, no, I'm not going to run for commissioner because I don't know nothing about politics or I don't feel like I'd be a good person. I got too many nonprofits that I have to run. I don't really have the time to run for commissioner, right? So Willie Green pulled out. When Stephanie got in, Willie Green said, you know what, Stephanie? You'll be the best person for commissioner. So I'm going to pull out and go ahead and let you run and get that position. As soon as Willie Green pulled out the way, Rashid dropped her name in the hat. She dropped her name in the hat and said, oh, I'm going to run too. Now, come on, man. Come on now. Come on now. And let me just tell y'all this. This lady she got $1 million grant, right? A $1 million Manton grant from the government to build some garden, to build a garden. So she gonna feed tomatoes and stuff to people, right? And she done had this grant for over a year. She done had it for over a year. And she have yet to spend no money on it. Why? Because she can't get it out the bank. And why she can't get it out the bank? Why she can't get the grant money? The reason why she can't get the grant money, because she got to allegedly have, it's a matching grant, which means she had to have $1 million in the bank to get it, right? Okay. I look on the Secretary of State website. You done bought 3 properties. 3 properties. That's well over $1 million. 3 properties. You bought that Spring Valley, you everywhere. You done bought 3 properties already on, and this ain't something I'm making up. Y'all can go view it for yourself, right? She done bought 3 properties. I know that's well over $1 million, right? But you don't have $1 million to match the grant that you done had for over a year. I even seen where Isaiah Ellison gave you $100,000 to buy his property. So everything that you've been doing been some crooked stuff, and it's harming our community. You know what I'm saying? You constantly calling the police on people that just park in their cars. You call the police on Miss Lumpkin, who is my friend, an older lady in her 60s that's been selling food forever, since I was a little boy. You call the police on her for selling her food in your area? Not on your property, in your area. So everything that you've been doing, you've been harming our community. So, and you clearly stated in one of the forums that you know nothing about politics. So, and I think everybody know by now, them cricket people put you up to run because they need you there. They need you there so they can continue to do the stuff to harm us. You feel what I'm saying? And you done made it clear. You done made it clear. You don't care nothing about us. All you care about is trying to get that block where you can get that student house. And yeah, if that happened, you become a millionaire overnight. If you win, which I don't think you're going to win, you ain't got a chance in hell of winning. But if you do win, that means everything get rezoned, the block go down, and student housing go up. I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. So what we got to do? What we got to do is stop you from winning. Stop you from winning. And since you've been running, you and all your friends been talking so bad about the other candidate. But let me tell you something. When it come to you and Stephanie Johnson, you personally can't even tote that lady tennis shoe. You ain't educated enough when it comes to that. That lady been in government for so many years. You can't even tote that lady tennis shoe. That lady's educational wise. You don't want to, you can't, I don't even know why you even thought you could go up against her, but with all the crooked stuff you've been doing, the mayor, you and the mayor, you even got the mayor wife working for you. Like, come on now. Come on. And people don't see what this is. This is bad. This is bad. Why do we need Stephanie Johnson in commissioner seat? Look at her page. Don't look at my page. Look at her page. Go to her page right now. That lady got blacks, whites, foreigners, Latino, everybody in the community come up. She's a lovable person. She's a good friend to anybody and a lovable person. And she know her work. She know her work. This lady actually went up against the government by herself for trying to do something right. You feel what I'm saying? She was doing something right. And that all the mayor and his friends want to attack her, and they scared. They don't want her to win this election. Why they don't want her to win? Because there's so much crooked stuff going on inside that government, and they using and I hate that they did this. They used Rashid to go up against two black women going up against each other, and one destroyed. And I was just telling somebody, why ain't Stephanie came out? Why haven't Stephanie came out swinging? Meaning they getting dirty with her. They disrespecting her and all this stuff right here. And she won't swing. And they said Stephanie is a godly woman. She's a very godly woman. And she's not going to be the one to take a swing at nobody. And I said, you know what? I respect that a lot. I really respect that. Hey, Christy, tell Rashi I'm talking about her. So she's a godly woman, right? So she's not going to do no swinging at nobody or none of that. And I hate that they was put against each other to even do that. But, you know, politics is dirty. I mean, we see it all the time. But at the end of the day, it's no way in heaven that I would recommend anybody go vote. I wouldn't recommend anybody to go vote for Rashid Malcolm because she done showed her crookedness. I mean, behind closed, and if you don't believe me, go look at my link to my website is in here. Go look at my website and scroll down to that section that shows all the evidence. This lady is crooked, and they're using her as a puppet just so they could stop Miss Johnson from getting in the position that she need to be in to help our city, our people. Like genuinely help our people. This lady been helping us even before she started running for commissioner. So when it comes to those two right there, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. I've asked that all my followers and all my friends, and I'm going to share this video. Christy, y'all share this video so they can see it. All of them can see it. I want everybody to see it. My vote for my community, I would never, ever. If I seen Rashid Malcolm on the back of a milk cart, I wouldn't even pick it up and look at the milk cart. She can't be trusted. She can't be. You having meetings at Contractors House with the mayor and the manager. That right there told you what it is. And I know about, let me tell you something. I'm so connected to the street. I know even about the secret meetings that you have on the block when you think everybody is gone. You got all your board members and stuff over there, and y'all developing plans on what y'all gonna do with that. I know all about that stuff. Because one of the people that sit in those meetings with you are my friend. So I know all about that stuff. I'm not gonna sit back and let you continue to destroy our community. Us black folk, period. We done lost so much. We done lost so much, man. And we're not going to keep losing. We're not going to keep losing. But it take us standing up. We got to stand up for what we believe in. Right or wrong, I mean, if I had to go to jail, prison, or whatever, I'm going to stand up for what I believe in. We can't keep tucking our tail and running. Stephanie Johnson is the person that we need to elect. If you go to early voting tomorrow, look for her name first and go and get Rashid out the way, cause we don't need Rashid. If Rashid win, we dead. The community is dead. And she done sold you that just by the time she done kept calling the police on people and having people arrested and hey, look, if we lose this race, if we don't get these peoples elected in these spots, man, we lose our community. We lose our community. And everything, let me tell you something. It ain't nothing. I know a lot of people probably don't believe some of the stuff I be saying or whatever. But boy, I got a basket full of receipts. I got some receipts that ain't even came out the cash register yet. I got those receipts for real. Those real receipts. I'm talking about some receipts y'all will be like, wow, I didn't know this. I got receipt. Everything that I say out of my mouth, I can prove it. Everything. Anything that I wrote on our blog, on our website, I can prove it. Think about this. If I didn't have no receipt, all this stuff that I'm saying, why ain't nobody sued me for it? Wouldn't that be defamation of character? That'll be defamation of character. That means I just said this lady was going to do this or the mayor did this, but you know that ain't nobody sued me. You know why? Because I got a basket full of receipts. I'm waiting for you to take it to a judge so we can let the whole community see it. I'm not going to let you keep Rashid, Kelly Gert, all y'all, Melissa Link, Karen Miles. I'm not going to let y'all keep disrespecting our people in this community. There's too many people hurting. Why you building bike lanes and greenways? We got people that's homeless laying on them. Help me understand that. So Rashid, I'm going to tell you something. I wouldn't vote for you. I wouldn't care if it was 20 of me and you were the only one on the ballot. I wouldn't even check it. I wouldn't even check it. I would never put you in a position to hurt my community. And that's what you're trying to do. And they're using you as a pawn. That's why I lost so much respect for Jesse Hoore, Tim Denson. I lost respect for all you guys. And y'all making the Democratic Party look really bad. Like, really bad. Really bad. Jesse Hoore, I read that email that you sent out against Stephanie Johnson the other day. And you disrespected so many people. You got people wives and husband names all through the email. Man, why did you do that, man? That ain't real. Y'all want so bad for this lady not to win so y'all can keep the government crooked. No. No. We need Mama Sid there. We need Mama Sid. We need Mama Sid, Jason Jacob, and Stephanie Johnson to get in those seats. And that bust the whole government up. And if I pray to God that Kelly Gertz can go with you. Because he done showed that he don't care nothing about the community either. You done had millions of dollars from the government for Harper funding. And you have done nothing for the black community. Nothing. Nothing. At all. But every time I see you hugging Rashid Malcolm, why you love Rashid so much? I know y'all having these private dinners at the manager house and all that. I know all about that stuff. Why do you love her so much? Because she's the one that's trying to destroy our black community. She's with y'all. So, guys, look. I'm venting. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm a good mad, though. I'm mad right now. I just don't like to see my people keep going down the drain, man. I sat in these people's house. Some of these people's on the east side. I done sat in their house and talked to older people, young people, and everything. And these people are so scared about your actions, about them losing their property. Since you bought that block, man, everybody over there is scared about losing their property because they done heard about what you finna do. And now this is a tool to put you in that commissioner chair. The cricket people are using that as a tool to put you in there so you can do what you need to do to put up more student housing in Athens. And all the black people that been over there 50, 60 years lose their property. That ain't right. And anybody that co-sign it ain't right. Anybody that co-sign that, well, it's her property. She can do what she want to do. Yeah, you right. That's her property. She can do whatever if she want to put a whole bathroom on there. That's her property. You right. She can do. Can't nobody tell me what to do with my property, and I can't tell. But look at the long run of it. If somebody come tell me right now, if I cut down that tree, all the birds in the backyard gonna die. I don't want the birds to die. So I'm not gonna cut down that tree. Y'all feel what I'm saying? You bought that property just so you can hurt our community. And how do you focus on that? So look, guys, let me tell you something. Please share this video. Share it, because I want her to hear it. I want them to know I got a basket full of receipts if they want to challenge it. Let them know I got a basket full of receipts if they want to challenge it. A basket full. That's sitting on my desk just wait for somebody to say, that ain't true. That ain't true. Yes, it is. So, guys, look, let me cut this short. So this is what we got going on. We need Stephanie Johnson, somebody that knows the government, know they crooked and trying to bust it up and get it back right so it'll help everybody. Blacks, whites, everybody. This is the only lady I seen. Let me tell you something. I've been watching this, and y'all can watch it too. I've been watching this online, right? Every time this lady posts her outings throughout the community, I don't see nothing but people from District 6 surrounding her. Surrounding her. Like love. Surrounding her. She is paying attention to the issues that need. Y'all hit District 6. Anybody on my page from District 6, listen to this. Before this lady started running, y'all had a commissioner over there. Still got him. He ain't about nothing. But Jesse Houle, the same commissioner that just wrote a whole long email on her. Jesse Houle. I haven't talked to nobody yet from District 6 that said Jesse Houle have done anything for them. Anything for that district. Anything. Nothing. If you ride through District 6 now, it still look the same. They still got the same problem whatsoever. Some of my partners out there in Stonehenge, I talked to them the other day. I said, y'all know who the commissioner is over here now? And they say, yeah, it's Jesse Houle, right? I said, yeah. I said, how many times have he been out here? They said, man, he don't come out here. But just the other day, I just seen Stephanie out there. And she had a whole crowd of people around her. She was getting the stuff, the issues that need to be dealt with within our community, right? Ain't nobody. Do y'all actually think Rashid Malcolm is going to do that? Do y'all think Rashid Malcolm going to come out there in Stonehenge or anywhere and ask y'all what the problem is and help y'all fix that problem? No. She calling the police on y'all now. She not going to do that. The lady got 3 nonprofits. She had to leave a forum the other night because she had to go tend to her nonprofit business. So if she ain't got time to be a commissioner to run, how she gonna run 3 nonprofits and be a commissioner for the district? Explain that to me. Because if one of y'all from District 6 call her and meet with her, she's subject to get up and say, hey, I gotta go. I gotta go do my nonprofit stuff. She don't care about y'all, man. This stuff being used as a. I hope you guys got enough understanding and enough common sense to see that this lady is using. They're using this lady as a puppet. As a puppet. And why I can't dislike her as a person, because I don't know her. For one, I don't know her like that. I can't dislike her as a person because I love everybody. I love my enemies. So, I got to be a good person. I love my enemies and everybody. But I just know she ain't right for being a commissioner. She don't have time to do it, for one. And she done showed us so much crooked stuff already. They finna take changes within our city that gonna hurt my people. So when it come to her and Stephanie, man, I check Stephanie's name 2 times on the ballot. Because I know she know that government, and they ain't gonna be able to tell her no anything. That lady is smart as a whip. She is the top, to me, out of all the people that I met in my life, she is like in the top 3 smartest black women in the city of Athens. That's how smart this lady is. And the good thing that they told me today, they said, with all the attacks that they keep trying to attack Stephanie, Stephanie won't swing. They said Stephanie won't swing. And they said the reason why she won't swing, because she's a lady of God. That right there told me everything I need to know. Put God first. And God will deal with it. So I'm asking y'all, please, God, please. We got to get this lady in that chair. And we can't have no crooked people sitting in that chair. If this lady don't win, we lose our community. We literally lose our city. So I recommend Stephanie Johnson. Everybody in District 6, Stephanie Johnson. Stephanie Johnson. Look at her page. Look at her page. Stephanie Johnson. Somebody that loves the community. When it come to Kara Miles and Sydney Waters. Kara Miles, you done showed us you ain't right for the community. All you want is a bike lane and a greenway. That's all you want. And we don't want that. We want some affordable housing. You helped destroy the black neighborhood in Nottingham, but when your neighborhood came up to vote, you helped them. Help me figure that out. I mean, I seen the Classic City News article. I seen First Step article. Help me understand that. You helped destroy the Black Nottingham, the black area. When hundreds of black people came up and talked against it, you still voted for it. But when the Green Acres came up and about, you voted against it. How many black people we know stay in Green Acres? I mean, I hate to say it like that, but it's like keeping it real. So Sidney Ward is over Kara Miles. And Melissa Link, I don't even see how you could even consider rerunning for commissioner. With all the black peoples and stuff you done said about us. All the racial terms you done used against blacks and whites. I don't even see why you would even drop your name back in the hat to run. You should have just gave that to Jason Jacob. You got more controversies, racial slurs throughout Athens history printed in the paper. I got a video. I got receipt. Oh yeah, them receipts I'm telling y'all about. I got a video. In my phone. And if anybody want to see it, inbox me. I'll share it on my page. I got a video in my phone with you saying all UGA players over there, the black players, are murderers and rapists. Why would you say that? What commissioner you know would say that? Why would you say that? And you want to know why the UGA, don't like the commissioners. You wanted the reason why. So when it comes to Jason Jacob and Melissa Link, no brainer again. Jason Jacob for the win. We need him. We need Sidney Ward. We need Jason Jacob, and we definitely need Stephanie Johnson. We definitely need her. We need it. I mean, if we don't, mark my words now, if we don't get them, watch how this city come messed up. Watch how people lose their home. Watch all that stuff. It's coming. I'm telling y'all, it's coming. It just, I can't tell y'all, but it's coming. It's coming. So, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut this short because I know y'all probably tired of listening to me talk, but just share this video. Please share this video and let them people know. I see some of their friends on here. Let them people know I got them baskets of receipt when they want to challenge that now. Any part of my video or language that they want to challenge, I got those receipts. And I ain't scared to show mine. I ain't scared of nothing. So I'd be glad to put mine out there. But I just know what's right for my community. And I love my community. And I'm getting tired of seeing my people sleeping on the street, getting evicted out of their apartment, hungry. I mean, I'm tired of that. So we got to change. We got to change the game. And this is how we change the game, guys. This is how we change it. So early voting start tomorrow. Y'all get down to the poll. Get these people elected so we won't lose our city. Because if we lose our city, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. We can hang it up. You think it's bad now? If we lose our city, it's going to be 10 times worse than that. 10 times worse than that. I promise you. I put that on my dead mama grave. And I don't never put that on Ann like that. I put that on my grave. It's going to get better. But let me cut this short. Thank you guys for watching, man. I appreciate it. Get down to them polls tomorrow. Let's get these people elected, man, so we can get this over with. So we can change our city and make our city better, man. Because right now, it's not where it's need to be at. And we can see why. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for watching. Y'all have a good evening.